Hey everyone, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. It's actually quite late right now, but I'll just do a review anyways. So this is the LBX Odin made by Bandai. I did a review on LBX before, and that's the hunter, kind of like a wolf. And here's another one. Actually, this is just, I only have two at the moment. Still not sure if I should extend this, but we'll see how that turns out. Alright, so here's Odin. Sorry if you don't quite see the eyes, but I did paint that red. And there goes the head. The bulges are kind of loose in certain spots, but maybe, I guess, it's kind of like Sangokuden on the arm, which when you kind of wiggle it too far, it pops off. Just for the head and I guess the side skirt, which uses that polycap ball joint. But you know, for the most part, that's okay. I did paint this kit quite a bit. As you can see, the details. Painted the yellow here, the yellow on the front and side skirt, also the back, the yellow on this piece right here. This is the regular yellow plastic. Paint the yellow on the tip over there. Also gray. Paint gray down here. Supposed to match this paint. Or this color of the plastic right here, which is kind of bluish gray, but I don't have that color. I did paint black on the side skirt as well, because this is all in that purplish blue. Wish I got lucky. I managed to mix my purple and light blue to get that matching color. Like this whole crest is black. I had to paint that, and as well as this side here. And the forearms and the back of the hand. So there's quite a bit of painting, but you know, it works out pretty well. And they do have stickers, but again, I highly recommend just go paint this. It'll look a lot better than just applying stickers. Alright, that's it for painting. Articulation, it's okay. Head can move side to side, up and down. You do have a shoulder articulation, whichever way you want it. You can move it up. Unfortunately, not much elbow articulation. You can only get that much. But with the shoulder, it helps a lot to do the poses you need to. Hand is on a ball joint. You can move the waist. And you have this wings here, which is in a ball joint, as you can see there. And this purple part here, purple and black, is on a straight joint right there, which you can also move. Pretty good. So you have a lot of articulation for the wings. You have the side skirt here, you can move up, front skirt. I think you're able to split that up also, but I'm not quite too sure. I have to open that up. Or actually, probably not. Then you can move this up that high, or to the side, and you're not getting much knee bend, that much, just because of the thruster right there. I actually questioned myself, or also questioned the engineering of this, why they have it there, why not here, where like kind of like the Gundams where they have it in the calves. But when I show the transformation, it'll explain why. And you have a movement here. There goes the leg. Fairly good ankle articulation. But yeah, and they do have this kind of cut off part here, which again allows you to be able to lift the leg sideways, like so, which is good. Gotta have that extra articulation. Alright, so why don't we put this on the base? It does come with this really nice green transparent base. It does have two connection part here. The other one is for his transformation. But why don't we just have it done? Oh, by the way, he can stand on its own, but you just have to kind of lean him forward because of the wings. But he can stand on his own. if you're wondering. And see if I can attach this right there. But it does look nice on that flying pose. Alright, accessories. There's quite a bit. 1 second. Trying to remove the extra parts. Okay, so you're gonna have 2 lances. Unfortunately, you can only have one that you can hold, but if you want to attach the other, you're gonna combine them like so. I did paint this purple on the edges and red on the tip. Doesn't quite show well. I did also paint this one silver. I did leave the tip off because you're gonna be adding this clear part here. But before we get there, why don't we just add this on his left hand. Like so. Okay, let's see. Nope, got that wrong. Other way. Is it going? There we go. So it's kind of like a double lens. Quite nice, and you can have the green effect parts. Just goes in there. Looks really awesome. And that clear effect parts are really nice. I really liked it. So this is the kit. With the weapons. He only has that weapon. I did went ahead and buy the extra weapon set. And here's one of them. This is a pole axe. Actually got 3 weapon. The other one is right here. It's a spear which is connected to this one. I'm not gonna connect this one since last time I did. It took me quite a while to pry this off. And you are getting also kind of like a pistol, which a simple pistol. And you'll notice that these are actually painted. I did paint this. It's just gonna come on this kind of like a gunmetal gray color. The whole thing. All these pieces are in that color. Actually, here's a good example, but this is from another weapon set. It's gonna be this color, so you gotta do a little bit of painting to make it look nice. Yep. So this actually can combine to make a cool looking sword. Or they do have another handle here to make it look like a sword, but I kind of like the long handle, so it's just like an extended pole axe. Combine this part here to that. And the other one right here. There we go. And this one just connects over there. So again, actually, I don't know if I should, but this one can close, kind of like a claw, and open up. There we go. Alright. And it does look really nice. And it will be nice if there's a clear effect part here shooting out. To put it in, you can separate it out. That's the reason why I have the double lens on his left, because I'm gonna put this on the right hand. Let's see, there we go. Alright. And it does look nice, dual wielding. Alright, so transformation is a little bit kind of weird, but it's kind of straightforward also. It does remind you of Gundam Wing quite a bit. So you remove this part here, and actually it's part swapping. You're gonna be replacing this with this piece right here, and I did paint it. I didn't pound line this part though, but it seems like this one goes or disappears, and it kind of shifts. Like this one goes up, this one goes forward. Yep. And this actually lets you do that 90-degree elbow bend and more. Yeah. I wonder how come they don't just do it the first time. Who knows? Then bend this down, the elbow or shoulder armors, and do the same. Remove this piece right here. take that piece. Where is that? There we go. Try to get it in. There we go. More or less. So this is kind of weird looking right at the moment. Like, there's no hands. Alright. So next part will be is folding this down. And another weird transformation. You actually bend this down, and you just kind of push the foot forward. So you are kind of somewhat deforming him, which is really weird. I mean, I wish they have a better transformation for him, but sadly no. Nope. Let me put this back. There we go. And next part is, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Alright then, let's see, where was I? Put this down. Oh, here comes the tricky part. It's actually kind of a little bit hard because I painted the pieces and I don't want to scrape off. So what I just did there is pretty much move this forward up, and that brings the wings to its proper orientation. Although I am a fan of back swept wings. But I guess they prefer the forward swept or the natural style. There we go. And this one kind of goes up. Well, it does pop off the neck, which not quite too sure. There we go. And there might be some kind of locking mechanism. Not too sure, but yeah. So he is kind of looking forward, and he has this kind of like armor for his head, just kind of cool. All right, let me just put everything together. There we go. And put this on. But for this one, you have to flip this over. And it's not working. Let's see. There we go. Gonna get to connector right there. And I just want to point out that's the reason why the trusses are there. So it's still pointing to that direction. Otherwise, if you put it here, it's gonna be look a little bit awkward. But here's the kind of like the airplane mode, which is not too bad from the side and top. But once you look at the bottom, it's kind of like a bird, I guess. But it just looks a little bit too weird for my taste. Yeah. But that's part of the transformation, and I'm just gonna I'm showing it to you guys. Alright, so conclusion. Again, I cannot emphasize this. This is a really awesome model kit, and I'm quite surprised myself after getting it that there's a lot of things you can do with this, especially with the option of adding weapon sets. And these weapon sets are, you know, quite cheap. I don't know if I mentioned this, but they're about, I think, 600 or 800 yen, or it could be less. Oh, it's actually 380 yen. So this is about $5-6, but you know, with shipping. But again, they look really great, especially for Odin. But again, you can paint differently to match any other LBX kit you have. And actually, that might work out with your Sangokuden kits. Yeah, and I think they'll be able to hold that as well. Haven't tried it yet, but most likely they probably will. And yeah, what else should I talk about LBX? Again, not quite sure if I want to get more of this, guys. It's not the kit, it's just the time, and as well as other kits I want to try out. And I kind of don't want to get pulled in. They're great, and something tells me I just probably gonna go impulse buy and get as much of them. I really want to get that Ifrit. Maybe I should just get that one. I don't know. I might just get pulled in. But yeah, that's it for my review for this particular LBX small kit. Go check out the LBX 100 that I reviewed a while back. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy my review. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. And I think that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.